Good morning. Um, I have been up for 10 minutes, but bug fix patch has been out. Bug fix patch has come out. Let's take a look. A lot of bugs came with the Tomb Raider patch. Multiple gens popping at once. Wesker breaking your spine with every grab. A lot of animations got broken, like the gate switch, telekinetic gate bug, T-posing for dominance on hook, T-posing in the lobby. Just literally a whole bunch of crap got broken. Behavior, of course, ended up releasing a bug fix patch, and we're gonna do our part to take a look at it today, and turn that turn that off. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what happened in this bug fix patch. The third Mount Ormond resort map variation has been enabled because what we really needed was more map variations. I've spoken about this multiple times in the past, and I'm probably going to end up doing a second trial entry on it, with a script and everything. But guys, map variations are not the problem with map diversity. The problem with map diversity is that there's too many maps that exist in the same realm that look exactly the same at a glance, and therefore it feels like you're playing on the same map over and over and over and over and over again, when in reality it's like Batums 1 through 4 that you keep playing on, but because they're all technically different maps, you're playing on the same map. It feels like you're playing on the same map. You know what I mean? Like they're technically different maps, so your stupid map prevention thing is working, but because it's all Batum, it all feels like the same thing. The answer is not adding more variations. The answer is adding more maps that exist in different realms and have a different visual feel to them. Or even, they don't even have to exist in different realms. They could be like Toba and Nostramu, or Greenville and Garden of Joy, where they're in the same realm, but they have a visually distinct, different feel to them than the other maps within that realm. Like, the answer is to not keep. We don't need another Batum. We don't need a map with fucking 5 variations. That's not the answer. The backwater swamp maps have been re-enabled. Apparently, some people are mad about that. I don't care. Killer perk update. Strider increased the grunts of pain to 20, 30, 40%. Was 25, 50, 50. Increased regular breathing to 15, 20, 25. Was 0, 0, 25. This is meaningless. The bonuses granted by the perk are additive, was multiplicative. This is apparently to counter the new Iron Will. So if you're one of those people out there that can hear properly, here's your counter to Iron Will if you really hated it that much. This right here is meaningless. Because you get a perk to tier 3 so fast that this means nothing. And this is one of the reasons perk tiers need to just be taken out of the game. Actually, both of these are meaningless. Both of these are meaningless changes. Yeah, both of these are meaningless changes. Take perk tiers out of the game. Killer updates. The singularity. Holding the ability button when taking control of a biopod will cause it to automatically aim at the nearest survivor. Tapping the button will take control normally. That's pretty cool. Reduce the time it takes to destroy a biopod to 0.75 seconds. Was 1.5 seconds. That is also very cool. I'm down for that. Events and archives. Game mode 2v8 begins July 25th at 11 Eastern, which is this Friday, I believe. No, it's tomorrow. Thursday. Okay, Thursday. July 25th, Thursday. Okay, bet. Team together as survivors for the first time as a killer duo. Use a new skill and collab. Blah 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 blah. We'll talk about all this tomorrow when I know they did a stream and I didn't cover it, and I'm sorry, but I just couldn't be bothered to watch the stream. So I'll go over the 2v8 mode tomorrow when it drops. This mode features unique larger than map variants: Suffo Pit, Azarov's Resting, the Thompson House, Disturbed Ward, Mother's Dwelling. Game mode 2v8 also features an event tome opening at the same time, because there's always an event tome, which I'm very grateful for. I do want to say that I am very happy that we get event tomes with every single event. It gives you something else to do during the event, so they're not, it doesn't just feel like I logged on, played for 2 minutes, and then logged off because the novelty wore off. You know, you actually have a reason to keep playing, which I greatly enjoy as somebody who plays this game for a living. Features, UX switch, lobby UI, 3 columns wide, navigation changed to 4 columns. That was already a thing. Own tags disabled. Thanks. Remove notifications on characters and customizations. Thanks. It still looks fucking bloated. There are some people who were in the comment section of my last video on it, the why does the PTB exist video, who were like, I don't understand why everybody hates it. I think you guys are just like, don't like change. And while it's true, as an autistic person, I'm not particularly fond of gigantic changes. Guys, it's a fucking mess. It's literally a bloated mess. They've removed features like the previous and next button for no reason. The search bar is fucking gigantic. It's way too goddamn big. It's huge. I don't know why it's so big. The filters function doesn't work like at all. Like it changes, but the moment you back out and go back in, it completely resets the filters. So you can't even set it in the order you want it to set it in and keep it that way. All of the menus are now like in this weird, it's a navigational mess. It's a bloated navigational mess. The customization and the bios and all that are now tabs at the top. Like basically what used to take you like 2 clicks to get to something now takes you like 3 to 4 clicks. And it's meaningless. It's completely meaningless. And if you want to buy something, then you need to still go through the shop and re-navigate this UI. Like, the whole thing is a bloated mess. Y'all keep being like, oh, it's not actually that bad, but it is that bad. It's horrid. It's literally like, if you were to go to like a UI, a video game design school, it would be this would be a failing grade. Like at a UI design school, this would be a failing grade because it is a bloated fucking mess. They wanted to add a search bar and a filter system for whatever goddamn reason, then fine, I guess. But at the same time, why was all this other additional shit needed? It's not that it's different, it's that it's objectively worse. Anyway, bug fixes, archives, fixed an issue where the killer archive challenge knockout remix was not randomizing a perk after a disconnect. Where core memory and glyph archive challenges were not appearing in the trial after a disconnect. Didn't know that was a thing. Bots. Leaving a custom game with 4 survivor bots correctly ends the match. No longer allowing spectating. Okay. So I'm not going to read the fixed an issue part for all of these, but I am going to quickly just go through, because some people have said they listen to these as audio. So I'm going to quickly go through as fast as I can, and we're going to go through all of the bugs that they fixed this patch, which is holy shit, a fucking lot. Okay. Some survivors to not play certain idle animations in the lobby. The Lich's grab locker animation to stutter when grabbing a survivor out of a locker. Survivors to briefly play the downed animation when getting injured the first time. Survivors to become stuck in a floating animation after being released by Wesker. The Executioner to have his head missing when performing a Mori. The Executioner's Cage of Atonement ability. Repeated usages to slow or stop the bleed out of a survivor. Prevented the Survivor's Gate from opening animations to be played when a flashlight was equipped. I liked this bug. I like the telekinetic gate opening bug. I thought that was pretty funny. Flashlights to be unusable after previously using flash grenade or firecracker. I'm so glad they fixed this because this one fucked me out of this one fucked me out of a tome that I was doing, and I had to basically not use flashbangs for the tome because of it. Kind of pissed me off, I'm be honest with you. Environment and maps. Multiple issues where placeholder tiles would appear on different realms. Underground complex where the nurse could blink through walls to reach unobtainable areas. Nostramus where the nurse could blink on top of debris. Crotus Pin where Trapper could hide trap. Man, stop nerfing Trapper, dude! Damn! Jesus fucking Christ! Stop removing the character's ability to do cool shit. For God's sakes! Like, Jesus, like, the amount of times they keep doing this shit. Trapper is already the worst character in the game. Stop nerfing him, for fuck's sakes. God damn it. Oh. They did a variety of collisions on different maps, which is just a very vague statement. I would have liked to know which maps were targeted for collision issues. Midwich, where an object would block players from moving. Backwater Swamp, where survivors were immune to the killer's basic attack while standing next to a boat. In perks, Dead Hard or Borrowed Time now correctly gets endurance off the hook. Resourceful no longer gains progress when picking up an item previously swapped into a chest by another survivor. Resourceful? What, the achievement? That, okay, yeah, sure. You stop the ability to get the achievement or easier. Okay. Sparks from Hex Ruin no longer remain on the generator after failing a skill check. Okay. UI fixed a formatting issue in the tally scoreboard to remove the comma displayed in the score. Didn't know that was a thing. Fixed a soft block in the tutorial that happened when opening the settings menu when a pop-up is displayed. Miscellaneous improved data consistency after finishing a trial. Survivor no longer T-poses and bounces down from the hook briefly. That was funny too. Generator count would decrease when a survivor left the tally screen of an ongoing trial. Thank fuck. Fixed gamepad input conflict between lobby matchmaking button, player cancel in the lobby customizations menu when trying to buy an item with Auric cells. Oh, thank God. You fixed buying things. I appreciate that. I actually have a funny story about this one. I'll try to tell it real quick before I get to the last one. So this one, I was playing Trapper offline, and I was on Father Campbell's Chapel, and I had one person dead. I had one person on the hook, and then they popped a gen, and the second gen finished. So they had 2 gens left, and I actually had a chance to get the 3K, but I ended up only being able to get the 2K because of the gen bug. Well, in the in-game chat, first off, I got BM'd by the Steve after he pallet stunned me, and so I BM'd him back because I'm a cheeky little shit. And they were like, Steve doesn't like you, which, you know. And then they were like, oh, pride charms, no wonder you're not good at the game, which is homophobic as all hell. But then I was like, brother, you only got a 2 out because of the gen bug. And they were like, the gen bug is only cosmetic. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's not how it works. And then they were like, well, we popped the gen 1 second apart. And I was like, I have deadlocked. You literally can't pop the gens 1 second apart. And then they were like, well, we had 2 survivors on one gen and 1 survivor on the other. I had a survivor on hook. You literally can't have 2 survivors on one gen and 1 survivor on the other because somebody else was dead. So that's kind of funny. I'm glad this is fixed. It made playing Trapper even more miserable than it usually is. So this is something that definitely needed to be changed or needed to be fixed. And I am going to do an entire video because it did spark an interesting discussion. I'm just not going to talk about it in this video. But yeah, this entire thing did spark a really interesting discussion that I want to cover, which will come out in like a couple of weeks because next week's videos are already finished and scheduled for upload. So. Finally, known issues. Performance issues with FPS drops in a 2v8 mode on Switch. Devmo would like our Switch players to have the opportunity to play 2v8, but we are aware the performance is not where we would like it to be. Unfortunately, due to technical limitations of running a 10-player game. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. It might be time. It might be time to just recode this fucking game. Like, it might be time to, like, hire a team of developers and probably some lawyers so you can get the legal issues all sorted out and just go for broke and get a Dead by Daylight 2.0. Dead by Daylight The New Dawn or something like that, you can call it. And recode this fucking game so that it can function at the level that most modern games can function at. At this point, the ability to produce a new game or the business benefits of just producing a new game completely outweigh everything else. And I guarantee you your player base will be so much happier if you just made a new game and let us transfer all of our shit to that new game so that all of these technical limitations that are fucking you over can be done, right? Because if Warzone can have 120 players in a single lobby, you can figure out how to put 10 players in a goddamn match, okay? All right. Holding an item while crafting a flash grenade from the flashbang perk will result in the equipped item being lost. I didn't know that was a thing. Some assets in Azerov's resting place maps are missing collision. Why is collision such a big problem in this game? Placeholder tiles may spawn in shelter woods, and the dead hard perk does not give endurance if the perk off the record is triggered. Okay, no more double tunnel, no more double anti-tunnel perks for you, bitch. Okay. All right, so those are known issues that they're trying to fix. I did not see, I think they said something about it on Twitter, but I didn't see anything about them fixing the Yui skin with the tails. I would like it if they just kill switched the tails for now, because if even one person in your lobby has the tails, it completely and utterly fucks the frame rate of the entire lobby. And God forbid you're the killer and you like go to pick up with the tails and walk with the tails. It's atrocious. There's also just a massive like frame rate issue overall this patch. That I don't know if it's just me, but ever since the patch, I've been having to deal with like 42 frames a second, which is not great. So I'm kind of hoping that that's known. But yeah, that's all of the bug fixes today. I really appreciate you guys watching. I did not mean to ramble for 16 goddamn minutes, but hey, I'll get this thrown in the editor, get it uploaded. Normally, I would be live over on Twitch when you're seeing this, but unfortunately, I have to take the dog to the groomers, so I will not be live on Twitch till later tonight, but if you're interested in seeing me live and you're at least 18 years of age or older, because you have to be in order to be in my Twitch or in my Discord, you can either follow me on Twitch, link down in the description, or you can come to the Discord and hang out with the community and wait for me to announce that I am going live. Both of those things are possible. Outside of that, a very big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, The Kaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.